Hello there everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Good Game Have Fun. This is me, THP, talking to you guys once again. And alright, this video might be on a bit of the shorter side, but let's go ahead and talk about BlazBlue Central Fiction. So I reviewed BlazBlue Central Fiction a long while back. As a matter of fact, I'm very proud of that Central Fiction review, because if you go on YouTube and you search BlazBlue Central Fiction review, my review is the very first one on the search results, so I'm really happy about that. I'm super duper proud of that video. It's a very normal ass review, and I speak very highly of it, but the one thing that I had a problem with was pretty much just that it had a lack of an English dub. You know, I really wanted the English dub, I liked it a lot, and they removed it, and you know, I got a little pissy about that. But now we just got news, well, not just, that this was a few days ago, from Gamatsu, so yeah. So we have BlazBlue Central Fiction, we got the Special Edition, which of course, just like with all of the other BlazBlue releases, other than maybe like Calamity Trigger, because that one didn't really have a whole lot of DLC, if any. Yeah, it's gonna be a full version that just comes with all the DLC and all the characters and probably some extra stuff. They always add in some extra stuff in these special editions or in these extended cuts or whatever. February the 7th, 2019 in Japan. There is no confirmation that they're going to come out in the West. There is an update to this title, so God knows when, you know, this, yeah, okay, no, these are all just little bits and pieces of, you know, of the Japanese version. We still don't know anything about, you know, a Western release happening. It is very likely that it will. I would love to see BlazBlue on the Switch. I am very, very much down for that. Includes the downloadable content from the other versions. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I remember a long time ago when Central Fiction was announced, I think Toshimichi Mori, the creator of BlazBlue, said that there will not be a special edition. All of it will be through DLC, you know. Everybody's gonna have the same thing, you know, like everybody on the same level. We're not gonna have like a special edition with everything. Oh, but no, how the tides have changed. Although, Morty-san fucking always says this. I think since like fucking Continuum Shift, he has said, no, this is it, right? And they come up with like the extended version of fucking all of these games. So, yeah. I really never believe them whenever they say, oh no, we're not gonna have a version that has everything. Because fucking Capcom always does this again with fucking Street Fighter. You know, Street Fighter 5, I think there was some article out there that said, no, but like, we're just gonna keep putting out season passes and DLC and stuff, and we're not gonna have like an ultra mega version or whatever. Now they have the arcade edition, and I think, you know, they even have like brand new character announcements beyond the arcade edition. And yeah, they keep making newer versions of it still, so like, yeah, you can't really believe fighting game developers whenever they say that, because there's way too much DLC to just, you know, handle it all in one game. Like, it's always cool to have it all bundled into one thing, and if you want to revitalize the community and have them really, like, spend the money on all this content, then you have to, like, repackage them, you have to repackage them in this way. And so with BlazBlue is no exception. On Tokyo Game Show 2018, they announced that BlazBlue Central Fiction Special Edition for the Switch specifically. They have not specified on it coming out on Xbox or PS4 or anything. They have said only on the Switch, February 7, 2019 in Japan. This will include much of the downloadable content, although there's another article that I have here, also from Gamatsu, saying that is all of the downloadable content. But here it says much, so the vast majority, because I'm assuming that even within the special edition, they're going to have more DLC that they're going to sell. So this always happens, even on the extended cuts. There's always like, oh, brand new colors, you know, a brand new system voice or some bullshit like that. So, yeah, even within the full version of the game, there's still DLC beyond that, which is bullshit. But hey, let me go ahead and just zoom this in further. The special edition will include that. So already we have Susano, we have fucking what was her fucking name? I forget. It's a guy, but like turned into a girl. Yeah, we got Jubei, we have S, and this girl, oh my god, why am I blanking on her name? Mai Natsume, yeah, there we go, Mai Natsume, and of course, Ragna. The game cover actually looks kind of interesting. I find it weird, all of the selections. Well, actually, not that weird. Ragna, Jin, Jubei, S. I don't know why Mai is there. Like, Mai has, like, fucking, like, zero place in the story at all. She's, like, barely in it. But for some reason, she's, like, right there. He/she, they, whatever. And of course, Noelle right in the center, as she should be. And yeah, I like how they're showing Jubei there prominently, even though he's like barely, again, like kind of barely in the story. And, you know, he came in way later as a DLC fighter. And everybody got really excited about that. I think they revealed him at EVO a while back. Yeah, so it first launched on PS4 and PS3 on October 2016, and now in 2018 is coming out. So we have an update saying that there are additional details. BlazBlue Central Fiction is going to cost 4,800 yen, which means around $50 on Switch if it comes over here. Downloadable content characters, my Natsume, Susanoo, Jubei, and S will be playable from the beginning. Fuck yes. I love that. Many paid downloadable content, such as system voices and character colors, are included in the game. They don't say all of it, they say many, which means that they'll probably sell you more stuff after the fact. And character balancing is the latest version 2.0. So yeah, the arcade version, like the actual arcade machine of this, usually is like way ahead of the game on, you know, all of these updates. And here on the console releases, you're gonna get the latest version of all the character balances and stuff like that. So that's really cool. There really isn't a whole lot that we can get from this article, but now we're gonna move on to a second one that you know, talks about the pre-orders being open. So if you're in Japan and you want to pre-order the game, you can get it on Amazon Japan, Big Camera, Yodobashi, and all those. A brief overview. So yeah, now here's more detail. It includes all of the paid DLC released for all other platforms. Okay, so 36 characters, system voices, additional characters are available from the start. Good. All of the DLC is included. A special edition that is approximately $50 in savings compared to the other platforms. So what the hell are you doing buying all the DLC on the other platforms like a dumbass when we, at least for me, you know, we all know that we're gonna get the special edition, and there we go. You can just get it for $50. Now, of course, I didn't really, wait, did I get it? Oh no, yeah, I got a review code for Central Fiction. I never bought the game, haha. I never had to pay the $50 because I got the review code, and the only thing that I bought was my Natsume DLC, and that was it. So yeah, technically I only spent like $8 on that game. But I did buy it on Steam, and that cost like $20. And then I got Jubei on DLC on Steam as well, so that was like $25. So, you know, it balances out, I guess. Maybe I can get a review code for the Switch version as well, because my review is the #1 review on YouTube when you search it up. Humble brag, but you know, maybe they might want my input on it. You know, just saying. Access Games, call me, baby. Handheld and TV mode supported. Play anytime, anywhere. Fuck yes. One of the things that I got really sad about is that on my PlayStation Vita, on my dear, beautiful PlayStation Vita, I have all of the BlazBlue games on here. I got Calamity Trigger on here. I got Continuum Shift Extend. I got Chrono Phantasma Extend right here on this beautiful little device. Central Fiction, gone. It's not in there. And that got me really sad because I wanted my entire collection of BlazBlue games to be on the Vita and on my PS3 as well, you know? I wanted all four to be like in just one place, you know, with everything on them. And then, like, they made the move to PS4, and so, you know, I wasn't able to get the full collection because now I have it on PS4, but I don't have the previous games on there. I only had, like, Chrono Phantasma, so, like, yeah, no, it started to get all jumbled up. But thank you to Steam, I just bought all the games on Steam, and there we go. Now I have them all. I have all four in one place. But yeah, you know, like, one of the main reasons for why I love my Vita is that it is perfect for fighting games. I play so many fighting games on my Vita, it's fucking crazy. Especially BlazBlue. That's like my #1 game that I play on Vita. And so I really wanted Central Fiction to come to Vita, and it never came. And so to have it on the Switch, which is literally just the Vita reincarnated, you know, like Vita gaining good karma and then reincarnating as a Nintendo Switch, you know, Vita 2.0 with a PlayStation TV integrated onto it. Perfect. Perfect. That is exactly what I want. If you can release all of the other older ones on Switch as well, then that'd be great. But yeah. Full support for the handheld and TV modes offered by the Switch. You can play Central Fiction no matter whether you're outside or at the home. You can play it on church. You can play it at your cousin's funeral. You can also play 2-player battles with 1 Joy-Con per player. Fuck yeah. Another thing that I really enjoy is playing fighting games with the sideways Joy-Cons. I don't know why. I just find it really comfortable and nice. And of course, the Pro Controller is master. So, you know, you can go ahead and play it like that. Not just battles, all sorts of modes are included. This is another reason for why I adore BlazBlue, because it has a lot of single-player content for people that don't play online. There's so much shit that you can play, so many modes. A number of modes with various forms of enjoyment are included. Battle and training modes are a given. as well as other modes with a high level of additional challenges and the like for all sorts of players. Yeah, so like unlimited Mars and like the conquest mode from the first 2 games. You have challenges and practice, and obviously the online modes. Like, there's so much shit. The story, the gallery, the arcade mode, everything unlocks different shit. And the very, very thorough tutorial that explains literally everything. This is gonna be great. Yeah, other modes, high level of challenge. There's also a story mode with overwhelming volume and production. Even more so than a visual novel. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, February 7, 2019 in Japan. God knows when it's coming out in America. But if it comes out in the West, if there's one thing that I need to, like, scream, beg, and pray for, is Jesus Christ, for God's sakes, if you exist and you want to give me a sign that you really are there, you will give us the Western special release of BlazBlue Central Fiction on the Switch with an English dub. Yes, I know. I speak about the lack of an English dub to death. I know people hate me hearing me talking about it. I know that people have called me mean names. They call me stupid in the comments of that BlazBlue review for complaining about the English dub. You know, I know that a lot of people, you know, fight vehemently over how the Japanese dub is better. I personally think the English dub is better, even though I love the Japanese voices. Do not get me wrong. The Japanese voices are great, but ever since the beginning of the story of BlazBlue, I've been seeing the whole thing in English. And the localization and the jokes and the voices are perfect. Please, please Access Games or whoever the fuck is publishing this, or Arc System Works, I am begging you from the bottom of my fucking heart, if you're watching this video, please, please, please have an English dub for the Switch version. I will do anything. I will give you my wife. I will give you everything. Just so that you can have an English dub in the Switch version of BlazBlue. You have to. And even like Mori-san, I think I was searching through the subreddit for like BlazBlue related stuff, and they were saying that Mori-san, even like the creator of BlazBlue, wants to add more characters and stuff onto this newer version. So like there's still the possibility of DLC, you know, like they're still adding more stuff. This is not a set in stone situation. So please do it like in Persona 5, where in Persona 5 when the game came out, they gave you the option to download the entire Japanese voices. Okay, we'll do that. But for English, please, I will pay full $60 price to have a fucking English dub for BlazBlue. I want it so badly. It's the ending of the story. Why the fuck did you cut it out? I know why you cut it out, because you got greedy. You wanted to release the game 60 months earlier. That's why you cut it. But like, still, you made your money. Please. Now, use that money for an English dub. Even the voice actors for BlazBlue want to do it. Even like the voice actor for Ragna put a petition to have the English dub. You know, seriously. So like, this has to happen. If it doesn't happen, and realistically, I'm pretty sure it won't. But this is the final chance. Like, seriously, you can't just do me dirty like this. There are a lot of people that want the English dub, man. And I already know that there's, like, cut content from the story mode as well. So, like, give us everything, man. Just everything. All of the story stuff. All of the English dub. Bring back Teach Me Miss Lychee. Bring back Teach Me Miss Kokonoe. All of the fun shit that made BlazBlue so amazing. Please bring it. Don't take it out. That conquest mode that I loved so much from Calamity Trigger and Continuum Shift disappeared. Bring that shit back. I loved it. I loved conquest mode. That was like my go-to mode. That and like fucking unlimited, no, not unlimited Mars. It was like the fucking, no, I think it was unlimited Mars, where like you would go down like different floors and, you know, just defeat a whole bunch of people. Like, just all of those modes were amazing. Don't hold back, man. This is the finale of the fucking story. You don't gain anything by cutting shit out. Give us everything. Everything with a special edition. Really make it feel like it's a special edition, you know? On top of the fact, like, having all the DLC being here is already great. But, you know, with all of the extended versions, you added more shit, like new characters, new story stuff. Chrono Phantasma has, like, the remix heart stuff, you know? Like, really do deliver. And I feel like the thing that is really gonna put the cherry on top is an English dub for the Western release. Please, for the love of fucking God, I will give you everything. I'm gonna go full on like Etika nutsack sandwich on this shit and say, like, you know, I will I don't even want to make any promises because people are just gonna start like memeing on me pretty hardcore. But like seriously, like, if this game has to be like $60 for it to have an English dub, I will pay that money, okay? I'm willing. I'm ready and willing I'm bending down and ready to receive the English dub inside of me. I just want it really bad, man. Why you gotta do us dirty like this? In the finale of the fucking story, you just cut the dub out. That was the way that I was experiencing the story. I know that people don't really give a shit about story mode in games, but BlazBlue is a really good one of those. It's a really good story, and I just loved it. I wanted to see it wrapped up in the way that it should have. But anyway, that's just me ranting. I'm already going for way longer than I thought I was going to go. I thought that was just going to be 5 minutes, and it ended up being 15 minutes, so... Let me know what you guys think about the special edition. I know that there's some contradictory stuff with, like, you know, the creators of the game saying that there was not going to be a special edition, and here it is as a special edition, right? There's no English dub. Will there be an English dub? And, of course, they're going to have the balancing from the 2.0 version on the arcades onto this game. There's clearly going to be some changes in this special edition. Would you like to see this on PS4? Would you like to see this on Xbox? Do you want to see the special edition on PC? You know, what would you want? What are your feelings on this? I know that, there are some BlazBlue fans in the audience, and I'm sure the BlazBlue community as a whole is, like, totally, like, you know, talking about this as well. I'm not necessarily a part of the community. I'm just a really big fan of the games, and I'm a big fan of the story as well. So, I will full on, like, if you send me a review code for this, I will live stream all of it, okay? Like, don't even fucking test me on this. I love BlazBlue, so, it's one of my favorite fighting games ever, honestly, so... You know, just really go all out with us. Just don't hold back. Give me everything, Mori-san. And give me everything Access games. Like, hire all those voice actors. I don't care if it takes 6 months. Just do it. Do it. You know? Just nothing is impossible. Anyway, if you guys feel the same way as me, or if you just enjoyed me ramble on and on and on about an English dub for a story that probably most people don't even care about, I care about it. So that's enough for me. Here's my video expressing my thoughts on it. That's about as much as I can do. You guys can go ahead and give this video a like, and of course, subscribe, hit that bell icon, comment whatever you want, and of course, social media links are down in the description below. This has been me, THP, talking to you guys. I'll be signing off for now. I'm gonna go ahead and calm down. I got a little bit too riled up there, but I just care about BlazBlue so much. Just give me the dub. Just give me the dub, man. Give me the dub, okay? My review on YouTube. First result, okay? Want to get a review? You know, you can do it. You know, hook me up, right? Review code. You know, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. You know what I'm saying?